Hello guys, welcome to a new video. I'm on the Aculon SMP, and today I will be talking about Marksville. You're probably wondering, why are you not in Marksville? I'll explain. So this will be split into several parts, this video. All the parts in one video, or explanations I'll call them. Yeah, several explanations about Marksville. The first explanation will be its geography. Where is Marksville? There's this small piece of land. Do you see how this is a strip right here? And then it goes through Panama. And it then... Wait, let me get some more momentum. And then the strip keeps going. And then reaches Marksville. That is called the Panamanian Strip. And half of Marksville is on that strip. The border being right here. Yeah, so, like, basically most of Marksville, it's way more than half, is in the Panamanian Strip, and Marksville, is also, surprisingly, borders, like, yeah, technically one ocean, but it borders the Long Beach Sea, or actually, no wait, we renamed it to the Sea of Marksville. Yeah, so it borders the Sea of Marksville, and over here, the South Ocean. No, not the Southern Ocean, the South Ocean, because this is not the real world. And let's talk about how much it's expanded. You may not realize it, but right here, this tower. See that right there? That where you jump from into the pool? A while ago, this piece of Marksville did not exist, so you jumped into the ocean. And this piece didn't exist. And yeah, Marksville's real coastline would be under here, yeah. Marksville's real coastline is here, which is crazy to think about. Look at all the space over there. Wait, let me go deeper. Yeah, that's a lot of land. That's like Marksville doubled its size while going into the sea, which is kind of crazy to think about. Oh yeah, here you see the gravel from what was the coastline. It goes like something like this. Yeah. So Marksville was it was once just a piece of forest. Actually, the entire forest was chopped down, actually. But, some people left floating trees. And, we didn't have any other land to give to Mark that was near Sebas when he owned Panama. So, what we did is, we gave him this land. But the thing is, no one really saw use in this land. But Mark did. Which brings us to part 2. History. So, when this thing was fully just floating trees and flowers, what Marksville did is he removed them all and he started building. Marksville originally, the first few builds, if I'm not mistaken, they were over here. Wait, where are the first builds? Where are Marksville's first builds? These are the suburbs, so it's not these. Wait. Marksville, where was the first few builds? It was a cobblestone tower, I think. Yeah, I can't find the first build. Wait, did I give it to Panama? No, I didn't. Yeah, we'll just, yeah, but it started around this area, actually. And, so, like, there were, like, 2 buildings here. Or wait, it started around here, right? Maybe it started here, I don't know. But yeah, there were 2 buildings, like, somewhere around the border of Panama. I think it was, like, closer to the suburbs side. But yeah. And then, Mark scrapped that idea and decided to come over here to, like, where the coastline was. But the coastline was, really bad and rigid. So he decided to expand it a bit. Not as much as it is today. He expanded over time. But yeah, he expanded it. and built skyscrapers on that because it's like a pretty nice place to build skyscrapers. And also, that's like basically what he focused on for like almost 1,000 Minecraft days. And while he was building it, he also built this river. And all these builds, how? How did he have the resources to build all of this? Which brings us to part 3. How he got the resources. 10% of the resources he got himself. Yes, 10% only. But where did the rest come from? No, they were not fully funds. So 10% came from himself, 15% came from council funds, but the rest came from foreign investment, because once he started, like, he built some of these with the 10%. Once it started to look good, people wanted opportunity. They wanted to invest into this place because they knew it would become big in the future. I was the first to see it, actually. Oh, wow, this is beautiful. Yeah. So, I was the first to see that, and I think I was Marksville's first investor. I invested a few stacks of logs. We didn't invest money. I mean, we did a bit, but we mostly invested resources into Marksville. And he slowly grew over time. But, who were the investors? Basically, just Aquilon and Livingstone, and also Panama. So Aquilon, Livingstone, and Panama were the investors of Marksville. Or the main ones. So yeah. And now let's talk about expansion again, because this used to actually be the border. Marksville used to just be this right here, but now it's this, which, this is a suburb, by the way. Right here, this thing used to be the only thing in this half. So what I did is I came here, and I'd be like, this would be a nice place for a hotel. So I built a hotel with a trade outlet. Yeah, everyone loves trade outlet. It's a small one, but still, it's really good. Yeah, and right here, it's a pretty good place for a hotel. The rooms aren't too large because I kind of ran out of resources because of a ongoing building competition at the time. So yeah, I ran out of resources. But yeah, that's how it came to be, the hotel area. And actually, while I was building the hotel, let me do that. While I was building the hotel, Mark was building another suburb over here, which I think he gave to his cousin. I don't know if he gave this to his cousin, because he didn't tell me that he did. But I'm pretty sure this is a suburb of Marksville. Let me check. Let's see the sign. Neighbor in neighbor, but in Marksville. Okay. Greensville. Okay, that's what it's called. He built Greensville while I was building that over there. So he has a little town here. But now let's talk about the political map. Marksville is mostly concentrated over here, even though it started over here. Yeah. So usually countries in the Aquilon SMP, except for a few exceptions, Marksville started over here, but developed over there, which isn't too far away, but yeah. But Aquilon started at Spawn and developed at New York, so yeah, I mean, Aquilon technically started in New York and Orlando, and yeah, but the idea came from Spawn, and we put it there. So you could say that we expanded Aquilon to Orlando and New York, and that's where it developed. And also there's West Aquilon, but that came later. Yeah, so Marksville is very interesting. What alliances is Marksville in? And what currency does it use? So let's get currency out of the way. He uses the Aculon Emerald, just like a lot of the other countries of the world. There are 3 currencies, 4 maybe, in the world. The best one, or the main one, is the Aculon currency, which is the Aculon Emerald. But the strongest one is actually Livingstone. That is slightly stronger, but you also use Livingstone Iron and Aculon, so yeah, technically you could say Aculon is the strongest. Yeah. And it is technically in an economical alliance with Aculon, and in a military alliance with, let's just say, most of the world. So yeah. Actually, Marksville once almost switched currencies to the Livingstone Iron because the rise of the Livingstone Iron. But, that never happened because, he just changed his mind in the end and kept the Aculon Emerald. So, Marksville is also a very beautiful country to live in. I'm pretty sure the houses are free, like literally every single one. Okay, these are suburbs. Yeah, and Marksville is designed from several like cities. Firstly, it's inspired a bit by Panama. You can see a bit of similarities, but some specific parts of Marksville, like this area is like based off of suburbs in real life. That's what it's inspired by. And as for there's a specific tower right here inspired by the one in Toronto in real life, by the way. Yeah. And the rest of the buildings, these are just regular apartments. He just used his own theme for that. Yeah. And let's talk about geographical advantages for Marksville now. This is like part 5. So part 5, geographical advantages. It borders 2 oceans, and it's in the Western Hemisphere. They have like the Western Hemisphere has quite a lot of resources. They have sand for glass. They have lots of trees over there and over there. So yeah, he's very close to trees and sand. He's also very close to cobblestone, which are some of the main resources for builds. But he can also get water from here. And even to some extent, some cave resources too. To some extent. Los Angeles has a cave. Yeah. The trees around this area include oak, jungle, and acacia. And yeah, like Mark has made this, like you can see jungle right here, oak right here, and acacia right here. Yeah. So you can see how that kind of shaped Marksville a bit. And I think there was, one more thing. Who are their allies and enemies? Their allies are Livingstone and Aculon. So Livingstone, Aculon, I mean, they're in a military alliance with more, like the UK, and with Sebas as well, but he doesn't have a country. Yeah, so, yeah. So, his main ones are Livingstone and Aculon. He also has a bit of ties with the UK, but it's like 4,000 blocks away. So, yeah, it's not really worth it. So, yeah, what about enemies, you're probably wondering? Oh, Just the Crafter Republic. Actually, that was kind of obvious. But yeah. So, that is it for this video. Marksville is a very interesting country. There are a few things that I probably forgot to cover, and hopefully I remember them soon. But I'm ending the video now, so... Wait, let me get a good background for the thumbnail and also the end. Thank you guys for watching. Make sure to like and subscribe. Bye, guys.